So sometimes as humans, we make mistakes, and we make bad mistakes and big mistakes, and all mistakes are mistakes. Some are more severe than others, and then you get part skipping. The biggest mistake and the biggest offense to literally anything ever. You might be wondering, what the hell are you talking about, Kami? Well, look, I was sitting here minding my business yesterday, waking up from a nap actually. I opened up Twitter on my phone, and I see the boys having a conversation about Mother's Basement having uploaded a video. And honestly, I'm already not a fan of this guy's videos. I just don't like the stuff he does. It's kind of just, it is what it is. You know, shout out to him doing what he does. You know, he does what he does. If that made any sense to you, awesome. If you're not used to hood lingo or just street shit and you understand nothing of that, don't worry about it. But I see them talking about a video that he made talking about Vento Aureo. And of course everybody's going to talk about Vento Aureo. Now there's no reason not to. It's the hype shit. It just came out. The anime is going to be airing for the next 39 weeks. So everybody's going to be talking about it, right? But then I see that it's like a 20-minute video summarizing parts 1 through 4 so that you don't have to read or watch those so you can start part 5? Now, don't get me wrong, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with sitting down and talking about things. It's summarizing. Forgive me, it is really early in the morning. I'm also slowly losing brain cells the more I think about this shit. There's nothing wrong with summarizing shit. I've sat down and I've summarized things in videos. I've done singular videos, and I've done videos with other people where I'm sitting down and we're just going over stuff and talking about things and giving our thoughts as we go. But never, ever have I sat down and done one of these videos and been like, yeah, you can just catch up watching this video right here and then not have to look at any of the source material or read anything or watch anything to understand the next part. And I will never be an advocate for part skipping. That shit's just garbage. Not only are you missing out on vital or important parts that happen throughout the part that you're apparently skipping, but it's just kind of rude and disrespectful to the creators in my opinion. Now hear me out on this one, right? Let's say you're a Rocky and you're talking to somebody that's read JoJo. It's a fan of your series, right? And as you're talking to the fan of your series that you sit down and you've put in all this hard work and effort into, they tell you that they skipped the first 2 parts and started at part 3 and never went back to look at part 1 and part 2 and just saw a summary from somebody. Now, how would you feel as the creator of this series, sitting there listening to somebody tell you that they just straight up skipped your work? And not just skipping your work, they're skipping the foundation of your entire series, skipping the very beginning, part 1 and part 2, the foundation of all JoJo. They just sit here and they tell you that they skipped it. I'd personally be a little hurt because they're basically just saying, hey, yeah, I don't really care much about this and I just want to get to the other part because everybody else says it's cool and I want to fit in. But I don't actually give a shit about your hard work, your effort that you put into the series. Do you know how ass that is? That's so messed up. And I just don't understand this concept of wanting to skip things to catch up to people or catch up to a series faster. Like, honestly, there's no rush ever to catch up to anything, alright? Unless you're trying to catch up for Kingdom Hearts 3 that's coming out in January, in which every case and every scenario, you should go ahead and do whatever you have to do to be up to date and play those games as soon as possible, because holy shit, that is going to be the greatest game of all time. But you should never, ever sit down and skip shit just to catch up to date. Like, I myself right now am not caught up to date on all of My Hero Academia manga, but I'm not going to sit here and skip chapters. What do I gain from skipping chapters? I'm going to just read on my free time, and when I'm up to date, I'm up to date, and then I'll read weekly. It's not a big deal, and it's not a competition to sit here and read the manga and talk about it with people. I gain nothing from skipping out. Matter of fact, I lose shit from skipping out because now I'm missing content. What if they explain something in this chapter that I just skipped? Then I get to the next chapter and I'm like, what the fuck happened? I don't understand any of this. Well, maybe if I didn't skip the explanation of what just went down, then I would know what's going on. But instead, I decided to skip it because I have to catch up and be up to date on the newest, coolest things so that I can talk about all these things with other people and just fit in. And I'm really just trying to wrap my mind around this. It's just like, I don't get it. Because the whole fitting in thing is just like a really weird topic. It's like, oh, you want to stand out, fit in, whatever, right? That's a whole different topic. But even if you want to fit into things, it's better to just take your time and go through the fucking series and then talk about it when you're done with the people that you want to talk to it about. I mean, I don't know. That just seems like it makes way more sense to me than skipping anything. And not to mention that even if somebody sits down and they summarize something, you're always going to miss things and you're not going to get the full experience out of it. And literally nothing will ever top your own personal experience of going through something. Nobody else's experience is going to be better than yours because it's not your experience. And that's just in regards to like consuming media and, you know, playing games, watching movies, watching shows and stuff like that. you're not gonna get the exact same enjoyment and moments and memories out of the show as somebody else. You guys might have a similar love for something, like for example, me and my boys, like in Vento Aureo, we love this shit. But there's certain moments in Vento Aureo that stand out to me that maybe don't stand out to X-Force or to Caleb or to Medi or to anybody else that might stand out to me. And the same goes for all of them. They might have things in Vento Aureo that they like more than I do. And at the end of the day, we all like the same shit. So again, there's no competition here. There's no reason for anybody to just glance over and skip things just to be caught up. That's just so stupid. And I just can't help but feel like that's disrespectful to the creator's work. When I'm done ranting about skipping shit, I honestly I don't know. I just saw this shit and I got upset. I got very upset. Like, imagine you take a nap and then you wake up and you open up Twitter and you see your boys sitting here salty because some idiot that has a really large audience decides to say some blasphemy about the shit you like. I just don't get it, dude. I don't. I really don't. And you know what? People can get upset with me for calling it out. I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, if you're a part skipper, you just suck. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but look, you skip parts, this is what happens to you. You turn into leaky eye Luca. You get hit with the shovel in the top of the head by the main character, and then you get bodied and are never shown ever again. Except for your dismantled fingers after they come out of the main character's mouth. He literally got a shovel bashed into the top of his head. Your head is dented in. Do you know how much brain damage that is? He is fucked. You're just presumably knocked out when that happens. I'm pretty sure he died on the spot. You got a fucking shovel denting your head in like that, dude? There's no way you're living that shit. But don't be a leaky-eyed Luca and skip parts. Don't do that. I'm done ranting. Normal videos will be out this week. Episode 2 of Vento Aureo comes out on Friday. Hopefully, we can enjoy that like we did with the first one and not have to deal with people doing dumb shit, talking about skipping this and skipping that, just so that you can be caught up to date to fit in with the cool kids on Twitter.com. I'm done with this shit, man. What the fuck?